days, everyone wants to quit their job and live life as a digital nomad. A lot of hypes or trends are about quitting their job and traveling the world by hitchhiking or by working as a volunteer. In my opinion, you don't have to quit your job and sell your belongings to become a full-time traveler or digital nomad and travel the world more often. It works for those who already have backup or plan B before quitting their job. Else it makes things more problematic. Without job, visa applications processes are tough these days. Also, living a normal life without a job or only based on freelance works are really very complicated. Traveling with a full-time job is very much possible. There have been a lot of travel hacks. I used to travel the world with a full-time dedicated job and help my wanderlust run free. Ever since my first international trip to Sydney in 2017, I have been traveling and blogging regularly with my marketing job. Till now, I have traveled to 4 international countries with more than 20 states happily without facing any problem. So, here's mine as an experienced traveler's guide, how to travel with a full-time job. Most of us have 18 paid leaves per year, which is quite good, and you can wisely use that time for travel with a full-time job. So here's you can tick these checklists to make the most out of your annual leaves. First, mark the calendar and book your travels in advance on long weekends with a few days extra leave. There will be a few long weekends in a year and you can add 2 to 3 days of leaves. You may get 7 to 10 days for a vacation, which is quite good. Then travel nearby places at the short weekends and cover as much as possible. These days, most of us are doing work from home. If you have the flexibility to work from home, then think how lucky you are. Take the benefits and visit new places to do some work from home mountains or work from home beach vacations. In this way, you can feel motivated and can explore the places in the evening or in the weekend. Or place change is, really encouraging you to travel more to those places. Most of us dream of traveling to far-flung new places but rarely explore our own backyard. Act like a tourist in your very own city and start exploring the places you never visited. Book a hotel in another part of your city and enjoy the place without spending much money. And this way you can cover your own backyard. If you are traveling to a place where you need to take a layover, research about the layover part. Singapore offers a free day tour if someone has more than 8 hours layover. So before booking the flight, check about the layover country and if they provide any free city tour. Like I heard about that Singapore and Istanbul offers sometimes free layover, free city tour, something like that. So you can check it out. Then if you are on vacation, then try to utilize the maximum time to explore the city. This way you can cover 2 or more places, nearby places together. In this way you can tick more than one place at a time. If you are lucky enough to trip to a new place for work purpose, make the most of it. After your work hours, you can explore the places or you can reach the place in advance or leave the place after a few days depending on your work schedule. Start planning your longest trip in advance and start exploring the best deal to book the stay or flight in advance. Also, if you are planning like for 15-day Europe trip or any other expensive trips, my advice is to start savings. Even I do I do savings like for my longest or like 15 or 10-15 days trip. If you want to really travel or don't want to waste your time, then please travel solo. I do a lot of solo travels because if you wait for others to join you, then you will be waiting forever. Also, the timing, budget, schedule cannot be matched forever. So start considering small solo trips and it might change your life and perspective towards life like it did mine. Now the question is that how did I start traveling with a job? In the starting, I was a little bit shy and introvert, but at times I started enjoying my solo travel company with my job, and over time I took my travel affairs seriously. I work on extra hours and save my leaves to travel the places. I cut down unimportant things like order food from out or buy things which are not necessary to save money for travel. I love to create contents or videos, so I work on content after my office hours, at nights or on weekends. The amount of work is such that I cannot even tell. Because I love to travel and passionate about content creation, so I do not feel bad if I do not receive any money from it, as I have a job to earn my bread and butter from it. So traveling with a full-time job is very much possible, as I am also traveling with a full-time job. I have a YouTube channel named Every Corner of World. Even I have an Instagram channel named Every Corner of World. You can check out my travel destinations where I have been or where I'm planning to go. And trust me, these all places I have covered with my full-time job. So if I can do, you definitely can do. Think 100 times before you get sad or think to quit your job for the sake of travel. If you don't have any plan B, then don't quit your job. Don't. You can still travel with proper time management. It is surely possible to travel with a full-time job. I guess my tips will ensure that you are getting the most value out of your limited time off as you slowly but surely travel the world. If you truly want to travel and you are wondering how you can find the time to do it, you need to start planning about it. In case you need any suggestions, please let me know so I can help you out on this. If you like my videos, it would be very appreciating if you can subscribe my channel Every Corner of World. And if you like this podcast, please do share with the people who need it right now. Also, don't forget to rate the podcast so that I get more motivations and come out with lovely and wonderful podcast from next time onwards. Take care, and if you're planning right now for a trip, so happy travel. Bye-bye.